Hello, everyone. Welcome to another week's episode of Reconnecting the Dots, brought to you by Abdurrahman. Once again, I want to empower and help you to become the best version of yourself through this podcast, and I hope it benefits you. So take a listen to this week's episode and let me know what you think. Failure is not a joke. It can be expensive, embarrassing, or heartbreaking. However, the truth is that people who shun failure deny themselves the opportunity to reinvent and innovate. Failing forward despite setbacks means you can. It means you can move on despite obstacles. This resolution helps you always stay fit to pursue your goals. The judgment and opinions of others can no longer sway you. Welcome to another week's episode of Reconnecting the Dots with Abdurrahman. This is episode 10 of the season 2 of self-improvement. We'll be talking about failing forward. What does failure mean to you? Failure can actually mean different kind of thing. It can actually, it's a different meaning to a whole lot of people. A simple meaning of failure is you fail at something you probably put your mind and have a whole lot of expectation to actually achieve a certain aim and objective. And then, for some reason, it didn't happen as you have expected. That's failure, right? And how then do you actually leverage on this failure to become successful for yourself? That's what we're going to be talking about today. And how we'll be sharing with you some tips on how you can fail forward. You can leverage failure to start learning and growing in any aspect of your life. And here are some proven tips which I'm actually going to share with you. Number 1, determine the possible challenges. How do you do that? Begin by determining the exact stumbling blocks between you and your success. When you think about your success, negativity becomes a challenge that can assault your mind. Go ahead and list all the factors that could cause you to fail. Write them down. List them out. Identify them. Write them in your journal. When you're done writing them, you have a list of potential limitations to your success. That is what it means. Now, take them one after the other. Reflect on the best ways to overcome them. Activate your action plan and attack each limitation until you clear all and achieve your next level to success. In summary, what it means is learn from your failure. Pick them one after the other. Learn all of those learn all of those things that actually caused your failure. Identify them, turn them and convert them into a strength, re-strategize around it and make it happen. That's it. Number 2, develop a strategy. When you keep aiming at a goal and you keep failing, refuse self-denigrating thoughts. Instead, assess and change your strategy. Reinvent the wheel, innovate, change strategy. You can't continue to do the same thing at the same time or doing the same thing always and expecting the different results. If you fail once, twice, it means there's something going on. You probably need to sit down, reflect, evaluate, audit, try to look into what you have not looked into before, and then change your strategy. All right, assess and change your strategy. You don't have to change your goals as long as they are SMART goals. That's it. We all know what SMART goals is, right? You only need to change your approach to how you can actually make that success happen. Because remember, your failures, your success, all of these are encompassing, and it is actually embedded in your purpose. Abraham Lincoln failed 99 times. He still became the president of the United States of America. Figure out what you're missing and design a system to avoid future mistakes. Find an accountability partner or a mentor to share input and ideas on your strategy. Commit at least 10 or 15 hours refining your strategy and keep positive people around you to help you avoid negativity. That's it. You need to keep positive people around you to actually amplify, that set aim and objectives to actually become successful. Because the truth is, you cannot have negative people around you. You cannot have folks or people who are not like-minded like you. The best thing for you is to actually, have positive and folks that can actually help you, keep you in check, keep you on track. And, that's what we call an accountability partner. Okay. Number 3, educate yourself. Education is very important. Educate yourself. It is very important. Learn about things. Be proactive in your learning. Take an active role in your own learning and the learning of others. Very important. It will be great if you could research about what lies ahead of you. Find out if someone has passed through it and learn from their experience, of course. All of this in the experience of other people is a guide for you to become the best version of yourself. All right. Let me quote. There's a scholar, Thomas Edison, right? Thomas Edison actually made 1,000 attempts, all right, to fail forward. He asked himself questions about how he can overcome anxiety and depression that comes when failure comes or when failure happens. You need to prepare your mind. You need to tell yourself this will happen. You need to be determined and you need to be committed to yourself. Look, failure is not easy. Nobody says failure is actually easy. It's not an easy thing. It's not an easy task. Trust me. You have to develop the courage to actually pick yourself back up again, to fail forward to that success which you yearn for. Equip yourself to surmount challenges when they arise. 4, seek advice. Isolation is a killer of success. Don't isolate yourself from people that can help you. Talk to someone about circumstances. Talk to someone. Very important. You need to talk to people. You need to talk to someone. When you find yourself in some type of situation, never isolate yourself. Isolating yourself actually kills. It kills your success. If you had the opportunity to meet Abraham Lincoln or Thomas Edison, what question will you ask them? Have you ever thought about this? What would be your questions then? Perhaps how Lincoln led the nation through one of the most significant moments in history of the United States, despite his inner troubles. How Edison failed forward until his dream of a light bulb for humanity came to reality. Can you beat that? And there's an adage that says, the end of the tunnel. What do you see at the end of the tunnel? It's a light, right? Ask your contacts to point out limitation and the mistakes they made. Leverage these experiences to shorten your learning curves. You can also enroll in different kind of, online learning programs that would actually help you, in this journey of failing yourself to success. That's just the truth. Honestly, seek advice. There's actually no wrong in seeking advices, right? Number 5, reflect on your why. Someone once said, if your why is big enough, then the how will show up. Take some minute to write and reflect on why you want to overcome obstacles and achieve your next level of success. Think yourself into the new feeling, esteem, and lifestyle you desire. This is called visualization, and it can be a great tool to help you feel forward. Honestly, always make sure you sit down, stand in front of a mirror. It's called self-reflection and metacognition. Picture yourself in some type of, journey or reality around exactly what your objectives or aim are. Understand what you want to do. Have a clarity of the journey you want to go through. Have an idea. Have a clarity and a clear picture of your end goal. Begin with the end in mind. Always begin with the end in mind. And make sure you reflect on the why. Reflecting on the why, it helps you a lot. And that's actually going to be the key, to accomplishing that set goals, to success. That's your amplifier, trust me. Number 6, live life with no regrets. There's no reason for you to regret about anything, trust me. Value each day and refuse to live your life by default, but by design. Manage your time effectively and live every sound of your life deliberately. Pursue your goals. Take calculated risk and know that every risk comes with failure. Embrace each day. Embrace each chance you have to fail forward, because it will mean one less regret you have later. Celebrate your small wins. Come on, you have to. Celebrate your small wins. Every achievement takes you one step closer to your success. That's it. While waiting for the final day, take out time to celebrate those small victories. It means a lot. It goes a long way. That's also one of your amplifiers. Perhaps you have completed your weekly to-do list. You can pamper yourself. You may visit the cinema, attend a yoga class, or visit the spa. That way you'll generate momentum to surmount the next obstacle. Look, you have to always keep yourself motivated. Without a gas in the car, you can't move a car around. You can't ignite the cars that you want to go out. You know that before you can actually drive a car, you need to ensure it is filled up with a gas for actually, to facilitate your commute to wherever, anywhere you want to go, right? So it's just the same thing here. Okay? So celebrate your small wins. Very important. Learn from each day. Each day is an opportunity to show up in the school of life. Show up to learn from life's instructor. Failure. Open yourself to events. Trust me. Open yourself to events and experiences as they present you the opportunity to learn. Your greatest teacher in life is failure. That's it. The more you fail forward, the less you become afraid of failing, as you would have transcended to setbacks and emerge stronger. It makes you stronger, honestly. It makes you stronger. It makes you stronger and wiser. All right? Accept reality. Accept your reality. Very important. You need to accept reality. When you fail, admit it and accept that life must continue. That's what failing forward is all about. Acceptance helps you to make progress. It helps you to gain liberty so you can figure out the next step to take. Don't be a victim be a strategist. Okay? When you try something and it doesn't work, it can be easy to write in your hands and adopt a woe is me attitude. Okay? But that won't help you move forward. But rather, you have to correct your strategy. Examine where you went wrong. Get a system in place to prevent those errors from occurring again. Have an advisory group or board to provide you with input, on some strategy, and spend at least 10 hours a week fine-tuning your strategy. Get your systems in place and make them look good. Hire the right people and align them to your company's core values or your professional values or whatever, anything you intend to do. If you're setting up a business, if it's heading on a career path, whatever it is, whatever the objective is, it is very important. You need to have the right people around you. If it's a business, you need to hire the right people to actually foster or facilitate the success of that business. On the final note, I'm going to leave you with this. Okay? Above all, always keep a positive attitude. Your attitude is essential to your outcome. Always preempt obstacles and don't let life happen to you without taking the time to fail forward. Don't stop and celebrate every little achievement. Thank you for listening to Reconducting the Dot podcast. You have a pleasant weekend and bye-bye for now. You have just listened to the Reconnecting the Dot podcast with your host, Abdurrahman. Don't forget to subscribe to our podcast on iTunes or Google Play. And thank you for listening and see you all next week. Bye-bye.